Bergen. Now this is the lightweight load up of the Bergen. It is a pre-rocket pack. So the next stage up, we'll be loading out the rocket packs with different items for a more elongated stay. Bergen pre-rockets. Rockets is the next phase. Just on the side of the Bergen there, I've got this I got from a DIY shop, which is basically just a waterproof, fireproof, heat resistant piece of material with sponge backing. Comes in useful for sitting on, preparing food on. Keep it there, just slot it down the retention strap at the side there. First of all, on the top of the Bergen, I've got a permanent bungee which I attach to the carrying handle, which increases the cinching towards myself of the kit in the Bergen, pulling it in towards myself even more, making it even more comfortable. And also it gives me the facility to stuff coats, clothing items that I'll strip off on the journey, and other things. Next is the small pack on the face of the Bergen. Avon Skin So Soft to help repel those annoying, nasty little bugs. For quick access, I've got this first aid pack, sealed up in a plastic bag, a space blanket, Adventure Medical Kit's bivvy bag. Being as I got stuck up in a mountain with one of these, and it kept us warm all through one of the most hectic storms I've experienced in my life, I've actually bought about 5 of them because I've got a big family. So I have various different ones living in various different places in various different kits. They're spread around a bit. Okay, that deals with that one. Top of the Bergen, in the zip compartment, sitting right on top of everything, is a poncho. Waterproof trousers. Waterproof rucksack rain cover. Okay, there's my first line of defence on the top there. Pop open the snaps onto the inside of the Bergen. Inside of the lid, first compartment. Once again, the good old Kleenex. I've got loads of these dotted around all over the place as well. When I go to Asda, they've got a deal on. It's something like 3 small items for £2 or something like that, and it might be a small toothpaste, one of these, and various other things, talcum powder, other things that are really useful to in small packages. So there's my soap. Next one that comes out is I've got a mesh bag, and in that mesh bag, an old dry bag, and in that old dry bag is where I keep a heap of bungees. I like to keep all my bungees in a bag so I don't get the hooks snagged on everything when I'm trying to get them out and use them. Next thing in the mesh bag, 2 or 3 hanks of paracord, probably about 20 metres there altogether. Just for good measure, dropped in the bottom of the bag, a fistful of elastic bands. For the use of who knows what. My old do-rag t-shirt. Which I use to wipe things, clean things, get things off the fire. It doubles as a bandana, a sling, a cloth. For me personally, a t-shirt is better than a bandana. I can even wear it. Okay. Now, this is my shovel, my lightweight shovel. Comes in two parts. I like it because it's got a long handle on it and it can be taken apart and stashed away. £1.50 down the rag market in Birmingham. What a bargain. Okay, I believe there's something missing in the top compartment. Yep, there it is. Just a spare bag for carrying wood, anything you find you want to stash away, put it in a bag, kindling, a kill, something you got to carry a while until you set up base. Just a spare bag, heavy duty bag. That's the lid finished. Onto the internals of the Bergen. Drawstring around the top. Another drawstring which cinches in this waterproof. I don't know if it's waterproof or not, but it looks like it. First thing that's going to come out is my core pack. For those of you that are used to this channel, you've seen my core pack before. Slotted down the back of the core pack, I've got a poncho, another cheap plastic poncho, and my heli harding. So that is one of my #1 items wherever I go. And if you want to know what's in it, there's a core pack video. Primus kettle. Okay, inside the Primus kettle I've got cappuccinos. Hey. I've also got things like sugar, coffee, you know, the sort of thing. It's on the top, so I've got access to make a quick brew on my travels. Next thing coming out of there is this lightweight cooking kit. You can see what's in this lightweight cooking kit on other videos, so I won't bother to bore you all again with the details. Okay, I believe that's on Cutting Through Birmingham, one of those ones. Another one of my kits. And these kits get swapped around from system to system according to needs and circumstances. Next thing in there, I've got this imitation Maxpedition water carrying pouch. I've got a decent strap on it with nice little clickies at either end. This is a nice strap. I also use it for a rifle. In the top of there, I've got the top of a cooking pot, which can be used as a cup. 1 litre clean canteen, been used many times. Just love it. Just love these things. I've got a bag actually that it sits in to stop dirtying up the inside of the rest of the cooking pot, which sits in there, which I can't be bothered to get out. The bottom of the cooking pot's about that tall. The bottom of that. Okay, in the front compartment there, at the moment I keep a trioxane bar, a fire starting kit in an old Golden Virginia tobacco tin, because I haven't smoked since I was 40. And now I use it to make fire. Water purification tablets and a 2 litre water bladder. Platypus. Oh, what else? Oh, some more bits down there. An old bootlace and a bit of jute twine. Can't be bad, eh? Next down is some banana chips. So I've got a litre of water there already. Then the next one down I carry is a Stanley flask, which is a way to carry another litre of water. So I can boil water, put it in here, purified water, put it in here, and carry it around and either drink it hot later to make a drink with, a hot drink, or I can just have it as an extra litre of water. But it also gives me the facility of being able to carry hot water around for 12 hours if I need it. Okay. Now if it's not one of those two, it's going to be this. In this Snugpak kit, in this Snugpak bag, fits one of those 2 litre water containers. Now these leak, so what I've done to stop the leak is cut a piece of inner tube the same size as the lid there and screwed it on, and it no longer leaks. That's been sitting around for months and it hasn't leaked. You've also got the facility of this to hang it up, and it's got various compartments. It's got a mirror on it to put other things in if you need to. There's compartments in there for slotting things in. But that water container, that 2 litre water container, fits absolutely perfect in there. And it's a lot stronger and more robust than the original covering to this, which didn't last long at all. If they're not up to the grade, they don't last me very long. So okay, next thing down in there, I've got the Highlander mat, sleeping mat, Highlander sleeping mat. So, 12-inch saw, it's light, I'll carry a spare blade for it. That is my choice of saw to carry. It's light, it slots in. If you can't get it in your bag, you hang it on the outside. Okay. Next thing to come out of the Bergen. Map case. A spare gas. A tarp. Slotted down the front of the Bergen, I like to carry my food flat pack like this. So I've got a nice slimline flat pack snap-on plastic food container, and this helps to keep the shape of the bag. You can slot it in a lot easier than a big fat container. It can double up as a plate or a bowl. You can keep things in it. I just find it really useful. And as you can see in there, my faith in the oat bars. Okay, I've got oat bars, coffee, salt and pepper, couscous, rice, chocolate drinks, trail mix, little bag of trail mix there. I believe I've probably got in this Bergen enough to, at a push, lasts me about a week. At a push. But that's how I like to carry my food. It's just compact. There's my phone. Excuse me a minute. We'll be back. Hello. Yeah, you. Right, next thing that comes out is a dry bag, and in that dry bag is spare clothes. If you've ever been stuck out and you got soaking wet and you need to bed down for the night, you will realise how absolutely wonderful a complete set of dry clothes is. Now I've only got like a dry top, dry bottoms in there, but believe me, that's enough to cheer up no end. Okay, another dry bag. In this dry bag is about 4 pairs of socks, and many of you will realise the benefit of 4 pairs of socks. Next thing down the bag is a tarp, a camouflage tarp. Paracord already attached, and As you can hear, I've got some tent pegs in there to facilitate quick shelter build. Next down, I've got our Katadyn pocket water filter. And last but not least, right down the bottom of the Bergen, is a large dry bag, and inside that large dry bag is my sleeping bag. Now that's it. That is my complete lightweight carry, which probably comes in about £40, which for me isn't too bad. BK7, Leatherman charge, Grants Force small forest axe. When you've used it, you need to dry it, because any excess water leaks out and will leak into the rest of the stuff that you got in your bag. So either contain the whole thing in a plastic bag or strip it down and dry it out.